Good evening. Time now for Creepy Cheapies with Dr. Lady, where we look for the best in reasonably priced Halloween masks. I'm Richard O'Brien, and you know, if you work in a haunted house or you're involved with some sort of Halloween event or that kind of project, a classic thing to have in there is a gorilla. Everybody loves gorillas, right? I know I do. Everybody loves gorillas. And when it comes to gorilla masks, there are always many to choose from. There's always a great deal of a wide variety, all sorts of gorilla masks out there. Now, you know, if your gorilla is going to be exposed to the public for any length of time and like really interacting with the crowd and with kids and so forth, you may want kind of a subtle gorilla mask that can be used to convey a number of different emotions and moods and attitudes by the wearer. I recommend the Zagoni one called Deluxe Gorilla in that case. But if you have a gorilla that's just going to jump out and scare the bejabbers out of people, because people have way too many bejabbers in them these days, I find, if you just need a gorilla that's just going to really frighten people, here's a recommendation. You can't go wrong with this. I believe this came out in time for the 2015 lineup, the 2015 Halloween season. It's Rage Ape. It's Rage Ape from the weirdos at, as you can see on the tag, Ghoulish Productions. Now, why do I like old Rage Ape? Well, he is just slopping over with personality. He looks very enraged and very sincerely angry and scary, and I think if you jumped out at someone in a gorilla suit, and well, that is, you'd be in the gorilla suit, not the someone, let me clarify. If you're wearing a gorilla suit and you jump out at someone and you have augmented that suit with this particular mask, wow, you'll scare them. That's what I think. Really scary one, because he just looks so ferocious and angry and enraged, and very nice depth to the teeth. Some of the mass-produced gorilla masks have that kind of flat, two-dimensional looking teeth where they don't really have depth and stand out away from the mask, but not this guy. This guy doesn't have painted tooth fronts or anything like that. He has full round, full three-dimensional, dramatic, scary, believable, realistic teeth. And he's also a latex full head. Okay, the latex goes all the way around, and there's a bit of foam padding in there because the head's sort of you know, distended cranium thing going on top here needs to fit properly. So there's a piece of foam in there to hold it in place when the wearer is jumping around frightening the elderly or frightening small children with it on. And it's covered with sheep fur, acrylic fur, okay? But I wanted to point out the inside with the rubber all the way around, because looking at it from the outside, if you're a collector of these things, you could mistake this for the kind of mask that's just rubber to here and then just has the sheep fur in the back. So I wanted to point out this one gives you latex all the way around. Sells for around $60–65, okay? And not a super detailed paint job because everything's just black on the face. Why would you paint a lot of detail on there? You would be silly if you did that. But the paint is nice on the tongue, the soft tissue here, the gums, the teeth. Nicely done. Nice and kind of yellow and dirty and nasty looking teeth. I don't know if they're yellowed because he eats a lot of bananas. Good source of potassium, by the way. Or if they're yellow because he just hasn't brushed them lately, or maybe he's a smoker. I don't know. Maybe that's why they're yellow. But in any case, great face, a lot of personality, nice and scary and dramatic and ugly and creepy and fun all at the same time. A fun gorilla too. And well, you know, one of the problems with gorillas these days is they're just not enough fun. This one's fun, even though he's ugly and mean and scary. So Rage Ape, around $60 from Ghoulish Productions. And get one and invite it to your next bar mitzvah.